Okay, we're going to cover the interface of Revit 2013. So first off, this is your design screen. Okay, this is your information here, your modeled information here. Over here, this is your properties of this screen you're looking at. Okay, this area here is your project browser. Okay, so you can see this one's bold is currently this file here. You see the same name here. Okay, bold, I'm looking at this view. So this is a view. These are the current views in my project. Okay, this is my project browser. I can scroll down. You can see it's divided up floor plans. I'll just break all these down. Floor plans, single plans, 3D elevations, 3D views, elevations, sections. So I can expand that. Again, the current one is the one I'm currently looking at. So I can browse down. Let's say I want to look at the site. I can just double click on that. You'll see this view will change. This is now bold. I'm in a site plan, as you can see here. Site plan bold. This is the site plan, and this is the information of that floor plan, of that view. Okay, a bunch of information here. Okay, and then again, these can be easily moved around, drag and dropped if you want. Put that back here. Okay, I'll put this back on the top. Okay. So the way it works is this probably will have some sheets in it. And it already does. So this is our sheet view. So I'm going to go down here, and you can see in my project browser, I've got views. These are views, and you place views on a sheet. So here's my sheets. Okay, all my sheets for this project. So everything is in this one file. So I'll open up the A2-1. So I'll just double click on that. Opens it up. Okay, so here's my sheet, which has been placed on a view. Okay, which is one of these guys up here. Okay, so if I did want another view, we're just reviewing a project. You probably wouldn't need to put any views on here, but if I would want to put a view, I just drag and drop it on the sheet, like so. Okay, so that is now on there, but I'm going to hit delete. We don't want that. Okay, we're just reviewing. So this is a sheet. If I did want to find my sheet and say I need to get a printout of A5-1, double click on that. I've got my sheet. If I want to just simply print this sheet out, of course it has nothing on here, but if I want to print that out, I just go up to the Revit icon up here, click on that, hit print, and I can just use the current view I'm looking at. I would print this out to my printer or to PDF, something like that. Now, if I want to print out multiple sheets here, like say I want to print out A3, A2, all the A3s, 4s, I can go to down here to selected views and sheets. Okay, again, views are up here, sheets. So I can go select. And down here, I can say, do I want to look at sheets and views? I'm getting this huge list. So I might want to say, you know what, I just want to look at sheets right now. Okay. And then I can start picking off the sheets I want. Let's say I want that. And I can simply hit OK, prints my sheets out to printer, PDF. So this is pretty much typical of other printing programs, of other AutoCAD and things like that. Okay. And you have simply check all, check none if you want to do that too. If you want to look at the views, like floor plans and such, we can look at views instead. Okay. So if I just want to print out the floor plan without the sheets, say for the first floor, I could do that. Okay. So I'll just cancel that. Cancel that. So that's printing, pretty straightforward. Again, I don't have to even bring anything up on this view here if I want to print. Okay. Then I'll go back up to, let's say, the first floor plan dimension here. Okay. So this area up here is really the designing area. We're not going to use this much. The only part we're probably going to use is under view here, possibly. Okay. So if we want to see a 3D view of the entire building, we can just go up here in this area here and pick on this little house here. Okay. I'm going to pick on that. And usually this will come up. Project's not saved. You'll get this periodically working on the project. And since we're just reviewing, we don't want to save. Okay, so I'm going to hit cancel here. So again, I picked on the 3D icon. So we can see our 3D view. Okay, so things we can do in a 3D view. If I use my middle mouse button on my mouse, it's usually the scroller ball. I'm going to hold that down, and you can see I'm in a pan view. So I can move that around. I'm not moving the model, I'm just moving my view. Okay, let go, and I'm going to scroll the middle mouse button, the scroller, in and out, so I can zoom in and out. Okay. Also, I can hold down the control key and do middle mouse button and do it that way as well. Okay, so other things you can see, we have this view cube. What we can do is we can also pick on, I want to look at the south view. Okay, this is not an elevation view. Elevation view is different. This is a 3D view, but I'm looking from the front of the building. So as you can see, I can slightly change that. What I'm doing is holding down the shift key and the middle mouse button for this rotate command. You can see my little box up here moves as well. Okay. I can go to the east view right away. I can go to the top view by picking on this one here, and so forth. Again, these are not plan views. These are just different views from different camera angles of the building. Okay. Again, shift, middle mouse button. Okay. Also, what I can do is I can also change on my 3D view this area here. I can do some things like I might want to click on this. This is my visual styles, and I might want to say shaded, and you get a bit more better view here. It's not hidden line anymore. Again, down here, if I go to wireframe, might not like that, but do that. Again, shaded is probably your second best bet from hidden line. Next thing you might want to do is put shadows on. Okay, that'll slow down your panning in 3D views and things like that, but you can't do it. Okay, and the same thing if you want to print out this view, move it. You want it, go up to your print out to PDF or out to your printer. So this slows things down. I'm going to turn that off. Okay, so that's navigating around in a 3D view. Okay. So if I wanted to move around here, again, I'm using the shift middle mouse button. I can also hold down, say, this corner with my mouse and do that as well. Okay. With my left click, I can hold it down and drag it around. Next thing I can do, if I right click, I can also go into zoom region, zoom fit just fits to the screen. Right click again, zoom region. I have this magnifying glass. If I click and hold down, I can zoom in on an area. So again, right click, zoom region, click, hold it down, let go. I'm looking at that. Okay. So let's go back to our project navigator over here, our project browser, our project navigator, and let's go double click back on the first floor plan. Double click, and I'm now looking at the first floor plan. Okay, again, the panning works here as well. If I hold down the middle mouse button, works, but I can't rotate because this is a plan view. Okay. The other thing I want to demonstrate is when you go into a large project in Revit, sometimes there's a lot of views. You may be looking at a print that you're trying to find a view to start interrogating that view, maybe measuring things, and you can't easily find it in this project browser because it's huge. A lot of stuff in here. Okay, as you can see as I expand this, this is a very small project. Okay, so there's lots of stuff in here. So let's say I want to quickly find something with the word prelim in it. Okay, prelim. So I'm going to right click and click on search. Now this is a feature that's only in Revit 13 and higher. Okay, so I'm going to search. I'm just going to find a word. So I'm going to go find P-R-E-L-I-M, prelim. I'm not going to match case. So I'm going to find. So that's my first prelim, my next, and it's even opening up those areas. See, I have elevation section collapsed, so I'm going to pick next, and see how it opens them all, opens my until I find what I want. So that's a very effective way of finding those views, those sheets, if you have some limited information of the name of that file. Okay, so again, it's right click and search. Again, only 13 or higher for that.